You're inside the maze, and we're back with another dose of the Critical Breakdown. It's your girl, Ms. Mofilla, and we are back on the field. We're on site here at Dewey Square for the Breathe Life Together piece, brought to you by none other than the one and only PROBLAK. Y'all might know him as Rob Gibbs, but my brother, PROBLAK. Say what's happening, bro.
What's happening, y'all? What's happening, Boston? What's happening, world?
Welcome, and I'm glad you invited us to your space. My goodness, this beautiful mural here in the middle of Seaport downtown area. It's the Critical Breakdown. Let's get straight to it. Now listen, I can clearly see the inspiration behind this piece. For those who don't know, this beautiful baby in the picture is his daughter, Bobby. But tell us, how did we come up with Breathe Life Together? How did we get here?
We got here because of the series that I started back in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
That was a time and an ability for me to create a visual language.
Mm-hmm.
I paint with a lot of heavy hitters.
Yes.
We represent the city very
Yes,
well.
we do, okay?
And so I think when it's like you're in a band and it's your time to have that solo,
Mm-hmm.
what are you going to say? How are you going to sound?
Okay.
And I felt like, well, with this one message, if I said it once,
Mm-hmm.
how could I say it again?
Okay.
And continue to actually be the words, which is Breathe Life.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like the play on it, on the title, was just to take something negative and breathe something positive into it, because it's so easy to dogpile on something negative.
Okay.
And you know, we've been in the barbershop, so like
All
that
day.
type of conversation, let a whack album come out. We blasting.
We're gonna breathe life into that negativity,
Yeah,
okay?
we gotta breathe life into it. But if we ever challenge ourselves to say one thing positive, all of a sudden it changes the whole narrative. It changes the viewer.
Right.
So I felt like, why not put a message like that into the community and the neighborhoods? And just with the way that the city is changing right now,
Mm-hmm.
they got these RFPs and, you know, neighborhood initiatives and things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
And me being born and raised, I felt like for the stuff that I was seeing around the world,
Yeah.
why not participate in this platform?
Mm-hmm.
And I got, you know, again, I painted juggernauts and the largest. So, you know,
Mhm.
with Street Theory, the ALA crew, GN.
Ooh, come on, shout them out.
Yeah, we out here making the world. We're adding on to that you know, that narrative.
Yeah. Now, for those who aren't familiar with his work, he originally did the original Breathe Life piece on Blue Hill Ave in Roxbury. You can see it if you drive down Blue Hill Ave. That was the first installment into the neighborhood. And I felt like that one hit home for me, specifically growing up as a kid in Dorchester,
Mhm.
a black girl in Dorchester who feels like in Boston we're not represented enough. And to have my own big bro, you know what I mean? Be responsible for such an epic piece that's smack in our hood that we can drive by every day, and it be such a positive, uplifting piece. Now tell me, was that kind of part of the mission of Breathe Life? You wanted to breathe life specifically into the city of Boston?
Yeah, because I feel like what happens sometimes is that we take what's good
Mm-hmm.
and try to bring it in other places to prove that we are.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah, let's start here, because you know, the level of representation has to start at home.
Uh-huh.
You know, I don't want to be that old head to be like, yo, back in my day, you know, where like
When I used to.
back when I used to, and I was like, yo, we're old enough to be those men and women right now.
Exactly.
And so if there's a way that I can show you, then I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Why not take where my footprints were and just kind of put a little mark to it, especially in areas where like I go past it every day, and if you got a lot that has a wall that's attached to it, I go in another city,
Mm-hmm.
that is a canvas
Exactly.
at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And in that canvas, or on that canvas, is something that represents or documents what's happening in that
It's a
area.
landmark,
It's a
necessarily.
landmark. So
Mhm.
like, just imagine, okay, you got access to some of the resources. You have to prove to yourself like, hey, I can do it. And I've been working on large projects in like group settings. So now it's like, okay, here's your chance to make it happen.
Oh my God, you made it happen. You
Oh,
understand me?
man. Oh,
Now
man.
tell me specifically this piece. What was the inspiration? Of course, besides Bobby. We know Bobby's the main piece,
Mhm.
but tell me the main story behind this piece.
The main story behind this piece is that you have the director from the Greenway, Adria Lopez.
Mhm.
She came with a co-worker, Sheila, to, you know, what would be my studio.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn, I don't have a studio, so let me invite them to the program that I co-founded called Artists for Humanity,
Okay.
to an open studio.
Mm-hmm.
It was from that open studio session that led to the following Friday meeting, where they dropped the
Drop the bomb.
They dropped the bomb on
Okay.
And when they dropped the bomb on it, it was about the wall in Dewey Square, which
Yeah.
everybody talks about and knows.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, well, how would you feel to do that wall? You know,
How did that feel to get that offer?
I'll be honest with you, man. I burst into tears
As
hearing
you
it,
should.
because a lot of the hard work that we put in is now paying off, and like the weight of the city is now on my shoulders to come with it and represent some type of welcome to Boston, you know?
And this is it. My gosh, this is it. From seeing it everywhere on social media to, like I said, just driving down this area and seeing it standing out from far away. Oh, I'm so proud of you, bro. So freaking proud of you. Now tell us about the team that helped put this whole piece together.
The team, man, the team. Let me just give you if I could put a snapshot on the team. These are brothers that I've known more than half my life. 4 of us together that worked on this particular piece is a piece of the GN crew.
Okay.
The GN.
I've seen it up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the GN crew is a band of brothers who, like, you know, with the 4 of us combined, it took 120 years of experience on this wall. Because that's how long we've been rocking. And we are able to produce things that make it look like, you know, one person did it. But we all don't skip a beat when it comes to our skill set and contribution to any large project.
Okay.
So we've done things, you know, in the neighborhoods and the communities. We've done things like commercially, and now we're tapping into, like, you know, the higher education system, because we currently hold up residency at the Mass College of Art.
Oh, come on, that's major.
It's super major because now, you know, the education is direct, and we're like the pipeline that's going to lead people to what we're trying to do in the community.
Next generations of pro-blacks and the crew. I don't want to just, because it's not just about pro-black, it's about the crew, right?
Yeah, the crew. You got Weasel G, Take One. You know what I'm saying? Long time friend.
Shout out to those guys.
You got my brother Lee Bid, and Gio, Go 5.
Oh yeah, I recognize these names. Okay, that's what's up.
These are, again, juggernauts
in
my
their
crew.
own rights, right?
Exactly, and I'm just a mirror reflecting the light that's around.
That's why I love this brother. You understand me? That's why I love him. Now listen, I want you brought the special award that you just got on the way here before coming to sit down with me. We got to showcase this because you're doing great things in the city, and your art is making a huge splash for the city of Boston. So listen, we want to give you your flowers while you're here standing in front of us. Tell us about this award that you got, Visionary Award.
This Visionary Award is from the Nubian Square Foundation. These are brothers that
heavy thing up. Let me help you hold it. Oh, there we go.
And it's the first 2022 Visionary Award. You know what I'm saying? And it was presented to me while I was here painting the wall. So you got my brother Willie Dunn. He accepted it in my behalf.
See, this man too busy to even accept his awards.
Nah,
okay?
But like, when I got it today before I came here, man, this is probably one of the most important things to receive, because like we're not out here doing it for the chiz at all, you know. But when we got recognition amongst ourselves, you know, when any of us get the ability to just stand somewhere and be like, yo, we're here.
Yeah. And our people stand behind us and say, yes, thank you, we see you and we appreciate you.
Right, and this acknowledgement is just, you know, put me in the fold so that when the next award is given, you know what I'm saying, they know it's coming from real brothers doing real things. Authenticity, that's what it's all about.
Listen, but I can sit here and talk to you for hours, but like, that's just what we do, right? That's what we do.
But this is a big thing.
That is a huge thing, and I'm very proud of you, and I can't speak for them, but I can speak on my behalf, bro. You were putting on for this city. Continue to do what you do. Continue to be the visionary that you are, because it's definitely making an impact. Everybody's paying attention. I know that's not what it's for, but baby, we're proud of you. I can tell you that. Boston, we proud of him. You understand me? All right, and let everybody know where they can find you.
Oh man, you can find me in Roxbury, right? Because I'm from an era before social media.
Come on.
When you tap into the social media, you find me on all platforms. PROBLAK, PROBLAK, and you can find me on my website, www.PROBLAK.com.
And we got an exclusive drop. You want to tell them? Should we let them know?
Nah, we'll let them know in the next one.
In the next, oh, I like it.
That's what I'm saying.
I like that energy. GPB. Just don't worry about what we're talking about, but just stay tuned. You feel me? And if you're looking for me, you can follow me, Ms. Mophila, MCMOPHILA, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure you follow my website, MsMophila.com. And while you're at it, make sure you follow InsideTheMaze on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell down at the bottom so you can keep track of what we got going on, man. It's the Critical Breakdown. Ms. Mophila, the one and only PROBLAK in the building, man.
On the maze, y'all.
On the maze. And
Flow on, flow on. Get familiar.
Fish, bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. All right? Peace out.